everybody. Today I thought I'd go through how I made these denim stockings. It was an idea I had for Kirsty's handmade Christmas that I was on. First thing I did was cut out a card template, roughly drawing the stocking shape that I wanted. Then I gathered loads of scrap denim and roughly worked out where I want the bits of denim to be. I tried to keep a fairly plain bit at the top because you'll see later I cover it in a sort of woolly fur at the top, and laying out the shape. You'll need two of these facing in different directions. I think I only show you one on the video, and I've tried to put a pocket in there because that's quite fun, and pick out some features of the jeans. Just a thing, be careful about where you're going to sew it together around the edge with things like rivets and stuff like that, because it will break your sewing machine. I have sewn quite a lot of things with denim, and you tend to go through quite a few needles. Next thing I did was sew those parts together like a patchwork so that it was all one piece. And then you can see I've sewn those two pieces together, right sides together, in the stocking shape. So take your time with that. Then I found some funky lining, and I'm basically going to do the same, sew it together, only I won't turn the inside bits around because I want it to be on the outside. I tried it a different way the second time I did it. I sort of sewed all the pieces together and turned it round. Those of you that are experienced sewers will know what I mean. So there I am, just sewing round the lining for my stocking, which is the same sort of shape. I cut it ever so slightly smaller because you want it to fit inside the denim one that I've just sewn and turned round. So once I've finished sewing that, I'm going to place it inside the denim one to make a lining. So here I am putting it inside the denim one, just to make a nice lining after I've trimmed it round a bit. So there you can see, opening it up so it'll be nice and pink and stripy on the inside and lined so you can't feel all those seams from the denim when you're reaching into your stocking to get your treats from Father Christmas. Next thing I did was I found a bit of denim and made a little loop for the back. These were quite tricky to turn in inside out, so it took me a while, but then I'm going to stitch that on the back. And then I did this one this way, where I sort of left the top edge raw because I'm going to cover all of that with some woolly like tinsel. There's a tutorial for that, I'll share a link in a minute. But the second one I did, I almost made some binding to go around the top so it was sealed, but it's entirely up to you. You might make your lining a slightly bit longer and you could fold it over to cover the raw edge. Now I've gone backwards and forwards over that loop at the back just to make it a bit stronger. And here I am sewing on, I've called it woolly tinsel. I've got a separate tutorial for that. I quite like this rainbow colour, and then I made another one that was kind of turquoise and yellow. It's the one from the tutorial actually. So I will share a link for that here if you want to know how to make this. You could put some fun fur, you could put other things on the top if you wanted to. I quite like the idea of sewing pom-poms. You could hand stitch that on if you wanted, and here they are finished. I'm very pleased with the results, and I'm going to be using them for my kids this year. Thanks for watching. Bye.